Hello students, in this video we are going to solve x plus square root of x, this is equals to x over y, and y plus square root of y, this is equals to y over x. Here we will find out the value of x and y, and both x and y are belongs to real number. Here let us consider this is equation number first and this is equation number second. Look carefully in right hand side in equation number first and equation number second. Here x over y. Here y is in denominator and here x is in denominator. So that's why students x and y both are greater than 0. Because if x and y both are 0, then right hand side is 0 over 0 and 0 over 0 is indeterminate form. Now equation first is x plus square root of x, this is equals to x over y, and if we multiplied both side y, then in left hand side this y is multiplied by x, then x times y, plus this y is multiplied by square root of x, then here y times square root of x, and this is equals to y is cancelled out by this y, then here x. And equation second is y plus square root of y, this is equals to y over x, here x, and if we multiplied both side x, then in left hand side x is multiplied by y, then we get x times y, and this x is multiplied by square root of y, then we get x times square root of y, and this is equals to this x and this x is cancelled out, then here y. Now we have x times y plus y times square root of x, this is equals to x, and here x times y plus x times square root of y, this is equals to y. Now if we subtract this equation from this, then here minus minus minus, and x times y, this is positive and this x times y is negative, then this is cancelled out, and here y times square root of x minus x times square root of y, this is equals to x minus y. And we know that x is same as square root of x whole square and y is same as square root of y whole square. Now this y is replaced by square root of y whole square, and here square root of x, minus this x is replaced by square root of x whole square, and here square root of y, and this is equals to this x is replaced by square root of x whole square, minus this y is replaced by square root of y whole square. Now if we take all the expression in same side, then square root of x whole square minus square root of y whole square plus square root of x whole square square root of y minus square root of y whole square times square root of x, and this is equals to 0. These two terms, square root of x square minus square root of y square, square root of x square minus square root of y square. Now if this square root of x is a and this square root of y is b, then a square minus b square, this is equals to a plus b times a minus b. Then a is replaced by square root of x plus b is replaced by square root of y, and here a is replaced by square root of x minus b is replaced by square root of y. Then this expression is replaced by this expression. Then here square root of x plus square root of y is multiplied by square root of x minus square root of y, and here if we take common square root of x times square root of y, then here square root of x minus square root of y and this is equals to 0. Now if we take common square root of x minus square root of y, and here if we take common x square root of x minus square root of y, then square root of x minus square root of y is common. Then here square root of x plus square root of y, square root of x plus square root of y, and here plus square root of x times square root of y is same as square root of x times y, plus square root of x times y. This is equals to 0, because students, we know that square root of a times square root of b, this is equals to square root of a times b. So that's why square root of x times square root of y, this is equals to square root of x times y. Now here if we apply this rule, if a times b, this is equals to 0, this implies a is equals to 0 or b is equals to 0. If we apply this rule here, then this expression is a and this expression is b. But look carefully expression b. We know that x is greater than 0 and y is also greater than 0. If x and y both are positive, then this implies x times y is also greater than 0. And we know that square root of positive number is always positive. So that's why this number is also positive, and square root of y is also positive, and square root of x times y is also positive. It means b cannot be equals to 0. So that's why if b cannot be equals to 0 and product of a times b is 0, it means this a is equals to 0. So that's why here we can say square root of x minus square root of y, this is equals to 0. Now square root of x, this is equals to square root of y. If we take square both sides, then x is equals to y. Here x is equals to y. Now equation first is x plus square root of x, this is equals to x over y. X plus square root of x, this is equals to x over y, x over y. And we know that x and y both are equal, then x plus square root of x plus this y is replaced by x, then x over x, then x plus square root of x, this is equals to 1. Now we know that this x is same as square root of x whole square plus square root of x, and this plus 1 if we take in left hand side, then this is minus 1, this is equals to 0. Now here we will apply substitution. If we substitute square root of x, this is equals to t, then here t square plus t minus 1, this is equals to 0. This is quadratic equation in terms of t. Here we will apply quadratic formula, t square plus t minus 1, this is equals to 0. Value of a is 1 and value of b is 1 and value of c is minus 1, and we know that quadratic formula t is equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2 times a. Then t is equals to minus b is replaced by 1 plus minus square root of b is replaced by 1 and 1 square is 1 minus 4 times value of a is 1 and value of c is minus 1, and divide by 2 times value of a is 1. Then t is equals to minus 1 plus minus square root of 1. This minus 4 is multiplied by minus 1, then we get plus 4 and divide by 2. Then t is equals to minus 1 plus minus square root of 5 divided by 2. Here two possible values of t. First value of t is minus 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. And second value of t is minus 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. Here this is negative number, and square root of t, this t is replaced by square root of x. Here square root of x, this is equals to minus 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. and this t is replaced by square root of x. This is equals to minus 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. Right hand side is negative, and we know that x is positive number and square root of positive number is always positive, and left hand side is positive. So this case is rejected. And here this is positive and this is positive, so that's why this case is accepted. Here square root of x, this is equals to minus 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. This is same as square root of x, this is equals to square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2, and here we know that we will find out the value of x and y. So that's why if we take square both side, in left hand side this square is cancelled out by this square root, then x is equals to, in right hand side we will apply base and exponent rule, that is a over b bracket power m. This is equals to a power m over b power m. If we apply this rule, then here we can say square root of 5 minus 1 whole square over 2 square, that is 4. Then value of x is, in numerator we will apply a minus b whole square. We know that the algebraic identity of a minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2 times ab. If we apply this rule here, then we can say square root of 5 whole square plus 1 square minus 2 times square root of 5 times square root of 1 over 4. Then x is equals to square root of 5 square, then this square root is cancelled out by this square, then here 5 plus, and 1 square is 1 minus 2 times square root of 5 divided by 4. Then in numerator x is equals to 5 plus 1, that is 6 minus 2 times square root of 5 over 4. And in numerator if we take common 2, then here 3 minus square root of 5 over 4. Then here x is equals to, in numerator if we divide by 2, then we get here 1, and here if we divide by 2, then we get 2. Then 3 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. X and y both are equal, so if x is equals to 3 minus square root of 5 over 2, then y is also 3 minus square root of 5 over 2. Now this is our final answer. Students, if you like my videos, then please subscribe my channel, and thank you.